Hey teachers, ever feel overwhelmed trying to get your students to really dig into all those digital texts you got to use?
Oh, yeah. It's a struggle, isn't it? Finding those good tools and techniques to help them through online reading.
That's what's so great about what we're diving into today. You found some amazing resources.
I tried to, that's for sure.
So we've got Heidi Neltner's tips for Schoology annotation assignments. Those look like they'll really save time. And then we'll see how that classic GIST strategy from Read Write Think can boost digital reading skills.
Combining tech and a solid strategy, like a 1-2 punch.
Exactly.
Mm.
We need effective and efficient. So let's start with Neltner's thoughts on Schoology annotations. I'm curious how that can teach GIST.
Well, she's big on clarity and structure, which is perfect for GIST. With Schoology, you can upload pretty much anything, a PDF, a regular doc, even a PowerPoint, and then you lay out the assignment really clearly.
That's what I always got stuck on. A platform that works with different files. It was a nightmare with students all over the place.
Schoology simplifies it all, plus it auto-saves.
No more lost work.
Right, students can annotate, highlight, make notes, and it's all safe.
Win-win.
Yeah.
How do we go beyond just highlighting and really use annotations to teach GIST?
That's where Neltner's idea shines. Pairing digital annotations with paper activities, students use Schoology digitally, but then move to a physical GIST template.
Interesting. I love the GIST strategy. Having them boil down a whole article into 20 words. It's like
Wow.
a cheat code for understanding.
Totally. And Neltner has some ways to make it even better, especially for those annotations. She suggests color coding to highlight different info.
Like a visual guide for the 5 W's and H?
Yeah, exactly. For
And
those getting comfortable with GIST, it's a big help.
I could see that.
She says yellow for who, when, where, pink for what, blue for why, and green for how. They read and annotate, but those colors help them pull out the GIST elements.
Training their brains to see it all through a GIST lens.
Right. They can check their color-coded notes to help with that 20-word summary.
I love how these sources work together. Tech tool and classic strategy. A powerful combo. But let's be real. Not everyone's a natural note taker, especially digitally.
True, Neltner gets that. She's all about teaching note-taking shortcuts, like symbols and abbreviations, for speed and efficiency.
I've seen students try to write down every single word. They miss the big picture.
That's it. They're not really thinking about the content. So Neltner even gives a resource with common symbols and abbreviations.
So we're teaching the what and the how, giving them the tools to succeed.
We're using Schoology annotations and GIST together is so powerful.
Like they work together to boost comprehension.
Exactly. Schoology gives students that space to really interact with the text, hands-on.
Highlighting, making notes, questions in the margins.
And then GIST helps them put it all together.
It's not just about marking up the text, it's about thinking about it and pulling out the important stuff.
And we're not just throwing these tools at them hoping for the best.
Right. We can't expect them to automatically know how to use everything.
You gotta be clear about those annotation skills, those note-taking shortcuts,
Show them how to think through the 5 W's and H's they read.
and how to turn those notes into that 20-word GIST.
It's like they're building a skill set for any digital text,
That'll help them no matter what they're studying or end up doing.
giving them confidence and a critical eye in the digital world,
Which brings up something, both of our sources focus on PDFs.
which is common. But
But students see so much more these days.
web articles, blog posts, social media, even online textbooks.
And those can be even harder to pick out the key info from.
So how do we adjust these strategies for those different digital environments?
That's the question, isn't it?
I'm already thinking about how we could change that color coding for a website.
Good idea. Or maybe with online textbooks, students could use those built-in note features along with their gistids.
It's about being flexible and finding what works best for the text and the student.
Exactly. And isn't that what good teaching is all about?
Always learning, growing, and adapting to what our students need and how the digital world is changing.
Absolutely. This deep dive has really shown how important that is, being intentional and flexible.
And finding those perfect pairs of tools and strategies to help our students become skilled digital readers.
So as you try these out in your classrooms,
Think about how you can adjust them for your students and the text they're using.
what tweaks can you make? What challenges come up?
Because good teaching means always learning and discovering.
And by sharing what we learn, we can all grow and help each other.
So as we wrap up this look at digital reading strategies,
I want to leave you with one last thought.
how will you help your students become more than just readers of digital content, but critical thinkers who can really understand what they're reading?
Keep exploring. Keep trying new things. And keep inspiring your students to embrace digital literacy.
Wow.